AM 830 KLAA.
Orange County, Los Angeles, and Inland Empire.
Your home for 2016 Angels Spring Training Baseball.
Here we go.
Play with the devil, die with the devil. I'm Rocco Fonzarelli, and we are Rock Candy, baby, broadcasting live from the Big A Angel Stadium. Now, listen, Andy is out of town. That's right. The Candy and Andy and Candy and Rock Candy is out of town. And, we had a little saying in Czechoslovakia. It was, when the cat goes on vacation, the mice may come out and enjoy themselves. So I am joined by our amazing staff. Sergio is hanging out for a few minutes. Chris is on the board tonight, and we are going to rock. Tonight is a special episode of Rock Candy.
Rock Candy exclusive.
It's ladies' night, baby. Woo! I got my current fiance, Laura Stanley, in the studio.
Hey.
I have my very good friend, Beth Nielsen, and you will be amazed at the stories she tells. And
That's right.
I have a very amazing woman named Cindy Shields, comedian, actress extraordinaire. But hey, let's get things started. First of all, let me talk about our giveaway today. We're giving away tickets, 4-pack. Sports! A 4-pack of tickets for one winner. Now, Andy always says to up your chances of winning the tickets, you can just purchase them at Angel Stadium Ticket Office or online at angels.com. But we are giving away a 4-pack, so just hang in there sometime in the hour today. Now, we have on July 7th, we have a social media day coming up at the stadium here. On Thursday, July 7th, it's Throwback Thursday, Social Media Day. Fans can engage with Terry Smith and Mark Langston using the hashtag Angels Radio Social. That's hashtag Angels Radio Social. Terry and Mark will ask fans to vote for one of 3 highlights at the end of the game using Twitter's new poll feature for a chance to win a booth visit, Angels tickets, or even a social media goodie bag. Follow Angels Radio AM 830 via Facebook and Instagram at Angels Radio AM 830 and on Twitter at Angels Radio KLAA. And now in the studio, my very good friend, we could give her a little intro. I don't even know how to intro you, Beth, so you want to intro yourself?
What is up, Rocco?
Beth's here,
Thank
Beth
you for
Nielsen.
having
Now, Beth, we've known each other for quite some time, would
My
you say?
goodness, yeah. I used to work in staffing, and Rocco and his buddies from Electric lived down the street. Do you remember
Pulling out Electric, yes.
Oh, my goodness. These guys all lived in the Electric house down the street from my office.
With the K?
That's right.
Oh, we should have had some bumper music for Electric.
That's right. They used to come down to my office. I was working as a temporary staffing manager, and they'd come down there as soon as we opened the doors, and Rocco was the first in line every
Wow.
morning. I tell
Yeah.
you. And he's like, I don't care. Send me wherever you can.
And you sent me on the worst jobs possible.
I sure
Now, you gave me a couple great jobs, but you sent me on some really horrible jobs.
Yeah, I don't even think I sent you on any great jobs, Rocco.
Well, I just remember you always kept my pockets full. So
I sure did. I always kept you working, that's for
right.
sure.
We're going to talk a little bit later. We're going to talk about 10 qualities all successful people share that have nothing to do with talent. So I'm sure I'm going to call you a headhunter, if you will.
You call me a
You
headhunter. It's the
hunt-
nicest thing you've
Yeah.
ever called me.
Oh, well. Now, let me say this. Okay, so Beth, I read a book recently called Sex, Drugs, and Rat and Roll.
Oh, my.
A book by Stephen Pearcy, the lead singer of Rat.
Oh,
20,
awesome.
20 million albums sold, by the way.
Yes, he's an amazing man and talent beyond just the rock and roll.
I know. He had a hot sauce for a while, and I believe
Yes.
he's a race car driver as well.
Yeah, that was the original goal.
Was being a race car driver.
Wanted to be a race car driver. I think he injured his ankle or something. but-
Now, how would you, Beth Nielsen Headhunter, know all this information? Because
about Stephen Pearcy was because I worked with them for about 2 years before they got signed.
And you are mentioned in this book, Sex, Drugs, and Rat and Roll, several times.
Yes.
Now, reading this, I've known you for, I want to say, let's just say to not
Over
age
15
ourselves.
years.
Yeah. No, I've known you since I was a baby.
That's right.
So, there are stories in this book that I had never, ever heard before, and they're amazing. The first one I will say is you bailed him out of jail. You bailed the lead singer of Rat, who sold 20 million albums from 1984 to present.
That's for sure.
You bailed him out of jail. So tell me about that day.
Really? Did he ever go to jail? He was such an angel. We all make bad mistakes, right? We all make those decisions that we have to beat ourselves up for. But I was like a sister to Stephen, and best of friends. And when I found out that he'd been arrested, I think it was being at the wrong place at the wrong time. And so showed up in the morning, and he was like, "I can't believe you're here." I said, "Well, where else would I be?"
Do you remember how much it was to get him out of jail?
Oh, it wasn't much. Maybe $100 or something.
$100?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible, right? Chris is nodding his head like, "Wow." Chris, I don't see anything on my screen, by the way, so I don't know if there's nothing. I'm okay. We're gonna go ahead and open the phone lines, but we're not giving away tickets yet, so just hold on. Okay, so then another story. Okay, this is crazy. So I'm reading this book thinking I know everything I know to know about Beth Nielsen, who I've known for decades-ish.
Ish.
And I read that she had dinner with not only Stephen Pearcy, but Ozzy Osbourne and David Lee Roth at the same time.
Yeah.
So-
yeah, good times. Wait,
And this was all, of course, at the world-famous
the Rainbow Club.
Rainbow,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah, it was. That was the best place. I haven't been there for a while, but they had the best chicken soup, and we used to meet there on Wednesday nights with all those guys. Could drop some names. We could say Ozzy and Dave Lee Roth, but there was a lot of the rockers that were up there on the Sunset Strip during the 80s, and we used to meet on Wednesday nights because nobody else was there.
Wow.
And we'd sit around a table with chicken soup and talk about everything other than rock and roll.
Wow.
Well, very fun. Yeah.
Now, your main role, from what I read in the book, was not only just encouraging them to move forward with and knowing that they were going to be a huge success.
Yeah.
I mean, 20 million plus sold, and I might even have a lower number, like that might be a low number. That you actually decided to make flyers, and then helped them distribute flyers, and that kind of launched them into more people coming to their show.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah,
and it
just
was, if you could see those flyers, that would give you the best chuckle. We used to use Sharpies, and Stephen would draw out the logo on white pieces of paper, and we'd drive up and down Santa Monica Boulevard and use the staple gun on the telephone poles for their gigs when their gigs were coming up.
Right.
I started a mailing list and just went around to the shows. I mean, they were playing Tuesday night at Gazzari's on the Strip at 11 o'clock, right?
Wow.
So there was 8 people in the audience. And so I went around and got their addresses, and then we started mailing out, some comp tickets. And before you knew it, they were playing, Friday nights at 8 o'clock.
And sold out.
Yeah.
They would sell out every show, from what I remember and understand. And, I listened to, they're one of the few bands from that era that I still consistently have on my playlist.
Yeah.
And their album, I mean, I wish I could. By the way, it's Steven's birthday today, so I wish I had his
happy birthday.
He's listening, and please call in if you're listening, because I would love to talk to you.
Nerd alert, nerd alert, nerd alert.
But their material, I mean, I just listened to their most recent album, which I believe came out in 2012 or maybe 20. I can't remember, but
well, Steven's still
Infestation.
kicking out the albums on his own, but I don't know as far as Rat. That's probably 2012.
And that it's like consistently excellent material.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't want to, I'm not trying to push Rat on anyone, right now. But I mean, it's such great. They were so individualistic in that time and genre.
That's right.
Like the voice was just so. You knew who it was immediately.
Yes.
Even the guitar even had its own they kind of created the LA sound.
Yes.
So, I have so many questions to ask him that I'd like you to text him right now.
Okay.
No.
Well,
I
it
kid.
being his birthday, he may not answer.
He's probably partying. No, I kid. But another part in the book that blew my mind was not Stephen, but Robin Crosby, their guitar player, was dating OJ's wife or something along those lines.
Yeah.
And he had gotten a threatening call from
From
OJ,
OJ.
saying, "I will cut your hands
Yes,
off."
and now we know that's probably a valid.
So, that could have turned out worse than
Yeah.
So, amazing.
Yes, and Robin Crosby and Stephen Pearcy were the dream team. Those two wrote more music and had such a great vibe. And what a heartbreak that Rob is no longer with us. But Stephen is continuing great music and still touring. He's just doing amazing, and I'm so proud of him for, always being pushing forward and
Wow.
and continuing to reinvent himself.
Yeah.
So he's an amazing, talented human being.
Well, I remember when I saw Rat, the first time I saw Rat back in the day. I remember my best memory. I just remember seeing their video on MTV and then going to the show, and it looked exactly like the video. Like I was like, I'm watching a giant. They're doing the video for me right now. It was
Live.
amazing.
Yeah.
And then when the Detonator album came out, which was a few albums in, the promotion. I worked at a record store, and the promotion lady came through and gave us all promotions. I had this Rat button that you could push to activate the Detonator,
Oh,
and I put it on my
gosh.
horn, so I would honk my horn with my Rat button.
Oh,
Detonator.
that's such a cool
That's pretty
story.
sweet.
Yeah.
But I love me some Rat. And we're
Oh,
gonna-
man.
But we should have played the shoot. We should have played it in the. Can we pull up some Rat, Chris?
Next time.
Ready to go for that?
Round and round.
And anyway, you don't have to play it now, but on our break anyway. Is there tell me your favorite moment in those days? Like what was the thing that stands out the most? Because you've had a crazy, interesting celebrity
Ridden.
life. Yeah.
That could be the title of my book, Celebrity Ridden Life. I think probably the best. Well, there were so many great moments. These guys, when they first moved here from San Diego, they were really dirt poor. They were all living in one motel room in
Yeah.
Culver City. And, some of these guys wanted to try to get a job during the day so they weren't starving.
Right.
And Stephen wouldn't let them. He said, we got to
pretty cool.
practice during the day, and we walk to Sunset Strip at night meeting people so they'll come to our gigs. With that determination came such great success when they were accepted to play
Yeah.
the Roxy, right?
Yeah.
So those were the moments of celebration that were so fun and so fulfilling. But a great fun story is that we used to break into the condos in the Marina Del Rey
Oh boy.
because nobody had any money, right? And we would jump the fence and we would go in the jacuzzi and use their weight room.
Oh, I think that's in the book.
I've got some incriminating
Oh,
photographs.
boy. Oh
from
yeah,
those
and then
days.
if you read the book, by the way, they changed your name to Beth Miller because they didn't want to get you in trouble.
Isn't she's a
naughty,
professional
naughty.
now, right?
All right. Well, we're talking to Beth Miller / Beth Nielsen here on Rock Candy Radio.
AKA.
We're going to give away some Angel tickets coming up, so hang in there. And you're listening to AM 830 KLAA. This is Rock Candy. We'll be right back.
Angels Radio, AM 830.
Hey, your wonderful life fans! Don't panic. The show you've grown to love for the past 6 years is coming up next. Join Pastor Andy Q and Mr. Bill as they talk about the things in life that will make your life better. Life is good, not perfect. Strategies on how to deal with the ups and downs are on tap next. So stay tuned to Your Wonderful Life, coming up next, right here on Angels Radio AM 830 KLAA. Are you one of the lucky few that has found the perfect one? It's coming up. Your big day, your wedding day. And you have a long list of people to call? The florist, the photographer, and your videographer. Defining Moments Video. Defining Moments Video brings a positive attitude to every meeting and are your loyal videographers on your wedding day. On the big day, you have enough to worry about. Let Defining Moments Video take care of it for you. You can trust them, you'll like them, and you will get the best high-definition product in the market today. Check them out at definingmomentsvideo.com/weddings. Defining Moments Video Wedding Services can make you an amazing film, like video of your special day. Defining Moments Video is offering Rock Candy listeners 15% off the normal priced packages. Check out their website and check one more thing off your list. Get the most trusted, nicest, and most positive videographers to capture all those precious moments. For more information, call 310-617-3582 or go to definingmomentsvideo.com/weddings.
When it comes to your smile, you want the best, right? New Smiles Dentistry was voted Best Dental Office in the South Bay 5 years in a row. Dr. Stephen Tassoni and his crew can take a troubled smile and turn it into a work of art. For an appointment, call 310-791-2041. That's 310-791-2041. Or you can make an appointment online at newsmilesdentistry.com. That's newsmilesdentistry.com. Call 310-791-2041.
Mike and Mike, The Rich Eisen Show, Russillo and Canal. The Right Time with Bomani Jones and the Sports Lodge with Roger Lodge. Angels Radio, AM 830. The best sports lineup in Southern California.
I knew right from the beginning, baby, that you would be listening to Rock Candy, and we're broadcasting live from the Big A, Angel Stadium, AM 830 KLAA. Do you like my radio voice, Beth, by the way?
Yes, I do.
I am joined by my current fiance, Laura Stanley, who's always on mic. Our amazing engineer, Chris, is in the booth, and Beth Miller from the horrible book Sex, Drugs, Rat, and Roll. And her name, she also goes by the name of Beth Nielsen when she's not getting people out of jail. So
become quite the professional at that.
now I got to talk about our new sponsor, by the way. We are check this out. We are sponsored by Great Clips. That's a haircut. What do you think of my hair right now?
Your hair looks amazing.
Laura, my fiance? Cindy Shields.
Oh, 2 thumbs up.
Chris, my hair. Now, we got a new sponsor, Great Clips, right?
Yeah.
So if you mention Rock Candy or Angels Baseball Radio, AM 830, KLAA, at one specific location, the Palos Verdes, Great Clips.
She.
Now, let me give you the phone number, 310-316-0202. That's 310-316-0202. If you call and make an appointment and go get your haircut and make it look as fancy as me, Rocco Fonzarelli, and mention Rock Candy or mention Angels Radio, you'll get $4 off your next haircut.
Wow.
$4.
Make it an appointment.
Now, they already have a low price. I think it ranges in there between I think it's like $15 or $16. So we're talking about a 25% discount ish or 20%.
Nice.
I don't know.
That's
math.
like coming
I
poor
just
man.
know.
Wait, don't lose it. Wait.
I just know it's $4 off. So once again, or you can make an appointment online, greatclips.com. Now call them right now, 310-316-0202. They're not there, but you can make an appointment online or give them a call. You can get $4 off your next haircut only at the Rancho Palos Verdes location. It's brand new. It just opened. And yeah, so we're back in it. I'm here with Beth Nielsen, one of my greatest friends. Now, we talked about rap for a while,
We did.
but now we're going to talk about you and I.
Oh my goodness.
Me and you.
This is getting spicy.
Now, in between,
talk about hot sauce.
my current fiance is here, by the way. And if you haven't guessed, it's Rock Candy and it's Ladies Night. I'm surrounded by beautiful women, and then Chris, who is also a beautiful person.
AKA.
But you know what? You look like you might need a haircut. So call 310-316-0202. Palos Verdes Great Clips. No, it looks great. I'm kidding. So you and I, we've known each other for years. You know, the reason I'm sitting in this chair is because of something you said off the cuff 15 years ago that sent me into broadcast. So
A frenzy.
Beth says, hey, we should, because when I wasn't working for her, I would sit at her desk and wait for her phone to ring for her to give me a job, or I'd be at home watching Little House on the Prairie. Both good options. Both good options. We called it, Michael K and I, my roommate, called it L-hop. L-hopping.
Oh, my
What are you doing
goodness.
today? Do you got it? No, I didn't get a job from Beth. I'm going to go L-hop, which is Little House on the Prairie. And then
Oh, my
followed by
goodness.
Fame, of course.
Oh,
the
sure.
show Fame.
Yes.
which-
Remember my name.
So Beth says to me 15 years ago, or something along that line, you know, we had this thing where we would just could talk to each other for quite like all day long,
Yeah.
or off and on, or you know, we didn't have text messaging back then.
No.
So
Boy,
so
we're
it was-
aging ourselves.
It was awesome, but so we don't look a
They
day
didn't
over.
have no phones back then.
We don't look a day over sexy. You know what I'm saying? Chris says 20. I don't know.
I think I put Michael K in the Sylvester.
Oh, that's right. So
Costume.
you got. This is what I was. So no, it was Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny.
It killed me. My heart was broken. My roommate got to be Bugs Bunny at the Del Amo Mall for Christmas through Beth. Now, my dream, and he's a good
5'3".
yeah, he's a good foot shorter than me ish, or so ish. So. Like, I couldn't fit in the costume, so I got him back by becoming Chuck E. Cheese and got to be on TV.
See there?
Because I was like, there is no way,
Right.
not through.
He'll never
But-
catch you now.
That's right. And so I've mentioned this before on the air, but some of them the jobs that you've gotten me over the years. Now, my favorite one was I got to work at MySpace. It was, Chris, do you remember MySpace? It was before Facebook. I got to, the things I did there, you wouldn't believe. And I'd rather not say. But I worked in the music department, and I worked for Britney Spears, her page. So we would get calls from Britney Spears' manager and saying something along the lines of, why does the fake Britney Spears profile have more likes or whatever was going on than this, or why is this happening? And it was amazing. It was a great job, and then I got promoted, and then everything kind of fell apart. And it's the greatest thing. It's like, I don't know if you guys watch The Office. Laura and I have been watching The Office, but on Netflix, but they send someone in to say everything is super great. You guys have got a job. It's good. And while they're literally taking furniture out of the
Right.
building,
Big
you know, and
business.
downsizing, it was unbelievable experience, but it was wonderful. And I remember after my promotion at Fox Media, whatever they called it, I would look out the 10th story window and go, I want to jump right now. And that's when I got.
Thank you, Beth Nielsen.
But no, it started really great. And I think they just crush your hopes and dreams until they like, cause they're like, okay, we got to downsize. Let's just be a jerk to everybody and maybe they'll quit.
Yeah. No, I
So,
don't blame them.
but it was wonderful while it lasted. The good years right before Facebook took over. Chris was probably in junior high at that point.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe preschool.
He looks like a youngster. But okay, so that's one job. That was my goal.
Yes.
I remember getting a call in the afternoon one time where you said, I need you to move Beyonce's couches from one of the casinos out in Palm Springs.
Yeah, I think it was
Morongo to the Kodak Theater by 6 a.m. And I was like, sure. So some guy showed up in a giant moving truck. And we at 1 a.m, we drove to Casino Morongo, loaded up Beyonce's purple couches, which she made for her party because Prince was her guest. And
True
we
story.
loaded them in a truck and then took them. And I mean, I got home and I was just like, I would, I'd get home and just be like, why do I say yes to this woman every time the phone rings? I have never turned you down.
No.
Chris, hand to God, Chris, she called me one day. She said, I need you to go to Walmart. Okay, great. What am I doing? You're going to sell cell phones.
Right.
I said, great. She said, but they're in Spanish. So, do you speak Spanish? I go, no. She goes, that's okay. Someone at Walmart will help you speak. So I had a translator sitting next to me. When people would walk up and look at me and say, in Spanish, I want to buy a phone.
Yes.
And I would not know how to respond. So I'd had a translator say, would you like to buy a phone? So I was just what do you call it? A puppet, if you will?
Eye candy. I would call you eye candy.
There you go.
Rock candy.
Right, I was
Hello.
just rock candy.
That's why I was born.
That's Cindy Shields, by the way. We're going to talk to you on the next round.
Then I'll shut up.
And we are no. You're more than welcome to keep it going. You're not gonna believe this, but anyway. So guess Chris, round the room. Beth probably knows. Guess how many phones I sold at Walmart with an interpreter. Chris, go.
10.
Laura Stanley.
23.
Cindy Shields.
Uno
is correct. Cindy Shields was the one. So 8-hour shift. I sold one phone. That is a true story right there.
Oh my goodness.
So that was one of my favorites. But the best job you ever got me, because it gave me the idea to write a book, which I know you and I have talked about.
Yes.
Your stories, the ones that you've shared with me, because I know you're holding back still to this day after I've read this rat book, Sex, Drugs, Rat and Roll. Stephen Piercy's autobiography mentions Beth several times. She launched I would say you launched a super group into superstardom. Like you launched a band into superstardom.
Give me all that credit. You go
helped.
right on ahead.
But she launched me into what I'm doing right now, because on a whim one day she just threw it out and she just said, we should have a talk show someday. So I went and found Chris. This is a true story.
True story.
I'm talking to him right now.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to you guys.
Okay.
You know this one. No, I'm just kidding. Chris. So I went and found a program to teach me production in television. So I thought, okay, so maybe we could get a cable access show or something like that. Or, I never thought we would actually be here, like looking across from each other at a radio station telling this story. But anyway, I ended up working for the Muppets, Miss Universe, Miss USA, Miss America, Larry the Cable Guy. After I almost jumped out of the window at MySpace, I went to work for MGM for 4 years restoring, so it was all because of a whim that you said. So you've launched several ships into.
Yes, and we're not done yet.
No, I guess not. Isn't that crazy? She'll just give you a word of advice. Chris, you should just talk to her for 1 second, see where you end up.
We'll plant some seeds.
So, but the best job and the worst job I've ever gotten for Beth it was a place called, I don't want to say the name just in case they're still in business. They're not in Torrance anymore, but it was in Torrance.
Yeah.
I showed up early, and it was a bunch of dudes that worked there, engineer type guys, but I was supposed to talk to a woman. She was late by a half hour. I'll make it quick. I'll try and make this really quick. She came in with a hangover and said, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anybody. Don't let anyone in on the phone lines. Like, do not let anyone talk to me. I said, okay. So I sat at my desk, and she used very colorful language, Cindy. She was throwing all kinds of profanity at me. And I'm like thinking, so the phone rings. I pick it up. It's this guy. I want to talk to Kelly or whatever her name was. And I'm like, she can't be just, she's in a meeting right now. And he said, baloney, colorful language, tons of, you put her on the phone right now. I said, sir, I can't do it. So he says, I'm gonna, basically, I look at her, she can see I'm struggling with this phone call. She's, giving me the eye. I said, I'm sorry, sir, I can't. I said, can I take a message? Yeah, tell her if it's her fiance, I'm in jail. No. So I write this message down. This is 5 minutes, 10 minutes on the job. Hangs up. She looks at me, and I'm like, oh, man, I can't wait to tell it. Like, this is going to be awesome. And I'm thinking, I can't wait to get home and tell Beth, because we didn't have text messaging back then. And I can't wait to, do all this stuff. So anyway, bad comes to worse. A few minutes go by. She gets curious. She walks over to my desk and says, who called on the phone? And I said, your fiance, and he's in jail. And she said, why didn't you tell me? And I said, you told me you wouldn't want to be disturbed. And every time so anyway, she said, well, this is going to be your last day here as a temp. And I was like, thank you, Jesus. And she said, she made a phone call and said, I won't be back for the rest of the week. So I think, Beth, you let me stay for the week that she wasn't there. And then
Still
we never.
charged
Anyway.
her. Yeah.
There's the story. Give me a little ladies' night to take us out with, Chris. So that's the craziest thing, I think.
I tell you, the best of times.
That was the craziest thing. Okay, we're gonna open up the phone lines here in the next 15 minutes for giving away tickets. Go ahead and give us a call at 714-2830830. If you want to win a 4-pack of tickets to see the Angels, call 714-2830830. And you're listening to AM 830 Rock Candy, baby, broadcasted live from the Big A. We'll be right back.
8:30.
Hey, your wonderful life fans. Don't panic. The show you've grown to love for the past 6 years is coming up next. Join Pastor Andy Q and Mr. Bill as they talk about the things in life that will make your life better. Life is good, not perfect. Strategies on how to deal with the ups and downs are on tap next. So stay tuned to Your Wonderful Life, coming up next, right here on Angels Radio AM 830 KLAA. Are you one of the lucky few that has found the perfect one? It's coming up. Your big day, your wedding day. And you have a long list of people to call? The florist, the photographer, and your videographer. Defining Moments Video. Defining Moments Video brings a positive attitude to every meeting and are your loyal videographers on your wedding day. On the big day, you have enough to worry about. Let Defining Moments Video take care of it for you. You can trust them, you'll like them, and you will get the best high-definition product in the market today. Check them out at definingmomentsvideo.com/weddings. Defining Moments Video wedding services can make you an amazing film, like video of your special day. Defining Moments Video is offering Rock Candy listeners 15% off the normal priced packages. Check out their website and check one more thing off your list. Get the most trusted, nicest, and most positive videographers to capture all those precious moments. For more information, call 310-617-3582 or go to definingmomentsvideo.com/weddings.
When it comes to your smile, you want the best, right? New Smiles Dentistry was voted Best Dental Office in the South Bay 5 years in a row. Dr. Steven Tassoni and his crew can take a troubled smile and turn it into a work of art. For an appointment, call 310-791-2041. That's 310-791-2041. Or you can make an appointment online at newsmilesdentistry.com. That's newsmilesdentistry.com. Call 310-791-2041.
Angels Radio, AM 830.
All right, it's Ladies' Night on Rock Candy, baby. Broadcasting live from the Big A, Angel Stadium, AM 830 KLAA. Okay, we're giving away a 4-pack of tickets for July 17th, 12:35 p.m. versus Chicago White Sox. This is a crazy story, Chris. Oh, Chris is on the phone. We got a caller. We're not going to take him yet. We're not going to give him away yet. So hang on tight. Hang tight there. If you can hang on for a few minutes here. We got a crazy story. Mike Trout. Right? Okay, so our Angels lose. Our Halo's not lit. Did you know when we win, the Halo's lit?
I didn't know that.
Lost 5-10
That's awesome.
to, I believe it was.
It's not awesome that they lost, but it's awesome that I know something
Lost
I
to
didn't know
Boston
before.
10, but
Boston.
night before, the night before, Mike Trout asked his girlfriend to marry him. So he's engaged.
Yay!
Now, I'd just like to mention one thing. Tomorrow is the 1-year anniversary since I asked Laura Stanley to marry me.
Luckiest girl in town.
Now, there is no date planned at the moment.
Oh, get
Let's
on
talk
it.
about that.
Let's
We
go ahead and do
should.
it while we're on the air.
So yeah, we're working that out. But anyway, Mike Trout got engaged. Boom, loses the next day to Boston. That's awful.
His mind wasn't in the game.
So anyway, we're talking to Beth Nielsen, formerly Beth Miller,
That's right.
from
AKA.
Sex, Drugs, Rat and Roll, Stephen Piercy's autobiography. Now, it came out in 2013 or 2012, but I just, you're here, and I wanted to talk about it because I've never had a friend in a book before.
I know.
Now, but there's also someone else special in this room, and it's a guy with deep brown eyes. Oh wait, no, that's Chris.
Oh, I was going to say that's me.
It is a woman who I call my fake mom because of this. Now, if you're in front of your computer, go to YouTube and go to Dean, D-E-A-N, A Parody with a Kiss, and you will see my next guest as my mother in Gene Simmons makeup. Ladies and gentlemen, Cindy Shields is here.
The crowd's go crazy.
A comedian, actress extraordinaire. Once again, Dean, A Parody with a Kiss, plays my mom, Gene Simmons' mom, in Gene Simmons makeup, and it is awesome. So
You're awesome. Thank you.
now when we were doing that show, what was it like to work with me, Rocco?
You were just so adorable. You're like, hey, you're like 9 feet tall with the boots. You're like, hey, you want to be my mom? And I'm like, yes, I do. I will be your fake mother. And then you made me up.
Yeah.
But what was funny was the drive over to the gig.
That's right.
We were like, because I was in my bathrobe.
Right. So Cindy, okay.
And you're
so
welcome, listening audience.
Once again, let's talk about. We got to come back. I can't. I don't know where to start because you're so famous. You just
That's
booked
right.
a commercial, a national commercial.
Yes,
So,
my
tell me about
first
that.
one. And it all started in a snowfield. No, I do stand up, right?
Which you just came off of a 4-day tour.
It was the Ebony Ivory tour at Flappers Burbank. Hey, and I got to perform with Sean Grant, Malik S, Chandelier White, Burbank's Flappers, very good to me, and I got to be their MC. It was the Oreo Bunch. I was the only non-African American. I was the cream filling, and we had the best time. So that was 2 shows Friday night, 2 shows last night.
Now,
Yeah.
tell me. Okay, you are hilarious, and
Aw.
so here's what happened.
Here's a
so
20.
I was writing a web series, if you will, about being fake Gene Simmons, and the guys that were involved were the producers of the post-production team from the Muppets, which they
yes.
are funny and brilliant.
Yes.
So I thought, if I show up, my thing was all I have to do is show up in this costume and do what I do, and just kind of that'll be hilarious. But you know what? It wasn't.
I don't believe you.
So when I when we're doing this, and I'm realizing like, okay, I'm the straight man in this situation. Like, I'm just, and everyone else is hysterical around me. I thought I would be the kind of funniest thing going, but every single person, including Cindy, comes in. You got to see this, by the way. Once again, Dean, a parody with a kiss. It's on YouTube. Cindy and Kiss makeup is amazing, and she starts the show like I remember a clear path and a clear vision of what I wanted, and then when I got there and started doing it, I was terrible. And she we talked in the car.
You were terrible.
She's genius.
Well, no, what I'm saying is you turned it around. You were like, okay, you gave me okay, this is what you need to do, and the reaction. I mean, she taught me on the spot on how to be funny. And it was just awesome. But the best part, Chris, is we are in the car in Gene Simmons makeup, both of us. She's in a bathrobe. I think I was too, because we were. It's supposed to be us at the house.
Yes, we were both in the kitchen having breakfast.
Right.
It was a natural.
And so we're driving
moment.
down, and Cindy can tell you that most of the time people are looking at their phone in the car.
Right.
But every once in a while, someone would
Yes.
look up and be like,
Oh my
It was
gosh.
like too like shocking,
Sure.
So it was really cool.
Oh, that
it was really cool.
fun.
But so I think what I wanted to do with you today,
Yes,
because you're
darling.
a brilliant comedian, or do they say comedian still?
Well, now they're trying to go like, ooh, genderless. It's like I'm
Right.
an actress as
Right.
well, but I guess now I'm just an actor.
Right. So now you have had a run in before. Oh, can you talk about your commercial, by the way?
Oh, well, thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah.
I can't. This is all still kind of new to me. I got the agent in January. I was performing at
Yeah.
Flappers in December with Chris Kattan from Monkey Boy,
Right,
which
from
was
SNL.
fun enough.
Yeah.
That was crazy. And then I got an agent that night. They were the audience. It was like a Doris Day
I
movie or
didn't know
something. It was
that
like,
story.
I want to make you a star. And I thought he was, of course, kidding. And so I signed with them in January. I started going out in February. And then all of a sudden, I booked this national commercial, and I'm flying on a plane
Wow.
and just having seizures because I'm
Yeah.
so nervous. But it was so much fun. It was so fantastic. I have no idea when it comes out. But it was just the greatest experience. So much fun.
And once again, what's the company that it was for?
Well, I don't think I'm allowed to
Okay,
say.
yeah, let's not say then.
Um,
Well, let me ask you this. Beth launched Stephen Piercy into superstardom. Would you say Rocco launched you into superstardom?
Oh,
I mean,
definitely.
I
Well,
mean,
I
you
was
can
doing
make that.
porn before you. found me. Can I say that on the air?
Quite successful.
What?
Cindy.
Oops. I kid. Ugh.
That's okay. That's the first thing. If you get a chance, YouTube Cindy Shields, by the way. You can see her stand up a little bit.
A little bit.
It's hilarious,
Oh.
by the way.
With her clothes on
can
for
you-
once.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Thankfully. Oh.
Can you
Now
talk?
I'm a little nauseous. Just kind of. Oof.
Tell me, can you? I mean, this is so stupid, but can you do a joke or can you do some of your act right now?
Oh.
Or is that too?
Oh, you
weird?
know, it's such a.
I know.
Oh man, it's like Billy, do that thing.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
no, I'm so sorry.
I
Okay,
can always
yeah,
talk
yeah,
about
okay.
Alexander the Great.
So we, Chris, we try to be over prepared when we come in, and
That's
we
right.
like to keep it light and fun, and because we figure you had a really hard work day, and if you're listening on a Sunday night, you want to be kind of uplifted and have a smile when you leave. So I always think so I tell the girls because it's ladies' night, I say, hey, pick some news stories and. We'll talk about stuff in the news or whatever. And Beth comes in with a homework assignment from Alexander the Great. So we're not going to do that.
It's so interesting.
And
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
thinking about what to do with the extra $4 I'm going to save by going to Great Clips.
I know,
That's
right?
Great Clips.
Thank you for mentioning
That
it, by the
was
way. TheGreatClips.com.
I'm going straight to
310.
McDonald's. Can I say McDonald's? And buy 4 $1 items.
If
Four.
Wait. If McDonald's, if whatever thing you're talking about gives us money, then we can say it all the time. But now
Hello,
you just
dollar
gave them a
menu.
free one, and now everybody's like, "Oh, I want that."
Yes.
All right, but if I had to pick, I'd get pancakes because they do breakfast all day now.
Oh,
L
yes, they do.
hop, I
Or
hop.
There's another drive-thru
Oh, that's a
that does
callback.
a dollar value menu.
Can you
really?
say the name?
No,
Or
it's
is it-
not.
well,
I
they-
don't want to go
That's
there.
the
Come
bell.
on, ladies, let's get back on track. We're
Sorry.
talking about Cindy being a
No, we're
superstar.
talking about food.
See, they wander
I'm only
off.
here because I thought rock candy.
Come and knock on your door.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
See, I'm sitting here with 2 other girls that, and then, of course, my current fiance, Laura Stanley's in the corner there.
Hi, Laura.
Hey, what's
All
up,
right,
girl?
well, since it's 4th of July weekend, we'll come back. Oh, okay,
Baby,
wait.
I'm a
I know, I'm all.
firework.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
That
singing.
was
Do I get
good.
extra money for that?
I'm going to tell Beyonce to bring her purple
Girl,
casket.
that
of-
was Jay-Z
okay.
driving that truck.
Speaking of fireworks, Chris.
Yes. Do, do,
We're
do, do,
listening.
do.
I got you.
All right. According to a new Consumer Products and Safety Commission, how many deaths were caused by fireworks in 2015? Chris, go.
2.5.
Okay. Laura Stanley, how many deaths caused by fireworks in 2015?
I don't know.
Take a guess, quick,
4.
quick. 4. Cindy.
You know what? I'm educated guess. 1,000.
I'm going 76 straw buttons.
You are all wrong.
What?
11 deaths.
Oh, wow.
11. Now, in addition to,
Terrible.
I know,
I used to date that guy.
the guy that blew up. Oh. Well, okay. Now, in addition to the 11 deaths, guess how many people, and it's considerably more. Chris, how many people have been injured in fireworks in 2015? Go.
500.
50.
1,000.
800.
Nope. 11,900
Oh,
people
my gosh.
will blow their hand off tonight in
Yes.
my neighborhood.
Yes.
Because from June 15th till July 30th in my neighborhood,
Oh.
it sounds like a war zone. Like every day.
Where
and
are their
when it
mothers?
explodes, it's like when it explodes, it's like it shakes the neighborhood, car alarms go off, and dogs bark for like an hour.
Are those
That's what happens
illegal?
after I eat Mexican food.
Oh my.
I'm sorry. I'm being
Cindy!
honest. I'm on the radio.
Let's hear some lit this time,
Darn
Chris. Do we
it.
have lit pulled up? I just saw the band. Have you heard of lit, Beth?
What just happened?
You know
I heard
lit,
you
Chris?
talking about
Who's
lit.
lit?
I just saw them the other night at the Slide Bar. They were incredible. They were warming up for their tour. They have a new album coming out, and they used to play back in the day with Michael Kay.
Really?
Oh yeah, on the Strip. They used to
My
be-
goodness.
and
Who's
so-
lit?
Oh, well, we'll hear him in a minute. If they're on their party bus at a show right now,
Did he come
possibly-
after Barry? Did they come after Barry Manilow? Because that's where I stopped.
Oh yeah,
that's
there you go.
that's where my
Yeah,
party
it's-
bus
it was
stopped.
they kind of got really big in the '90s anyway.
But
they have a
you saw
new-
them at the Slide Bar.
I did,
And somebody else is going to be performing the Slide Bar.
oh, that's right.
Who?
July
Pray tell.
30th, Zombiewood.
Woo!
July 30th, Zombiewood. That's my band.
You're like famous.
That's fine.
That's
So
fine.
here we got Lit
right.
on the back here. They have a new album coming out, and or hopefully we're gonna get them on the show next week.
That's
maybe-
awesome.
or a week
you
or
go,
two.
Rocco.
Anyway, we'll be back. This is Rock Candy. It's Ladies' Night. We're broadcasting live, AMA 30 KLAA.
Angels Radio, AM 830.
I'm Bomani Jones. Catch my show, The Right Time with Bomani Jones, weekdays at 1 p.m. right after Russillo and Cannell on Angels Radio, AM 830, KLAA, your home for Angels baseball.
And we are Rock Candy, broadcasting live from the Big A Angel Stadium. This is Dr. Love on the phone, so go ahead and give us a call. This is my band playing right there. That was me in the
That was
bumper
amazing.
music.
I was
Co-ed Kiss.
headbanging the microphone.
But usually there's a different show playing right now, so I'm so sorry if you tune in for It's a Wonderful Life. We'll be back next week, but right now it's Rock Candy. We're gonna give you a little inspirational message at the end of the show here, just to kind of stay in tune with our programming. But here we are. Now let me we got a caller on the line, waiting to win Angels tickets. So
That's exciting.
we're gonna give them away right now.
Lucky call.
So Jenny, are you there?
I'm here. Hi, Rocco.
Hey Jenny, how are you?
I'm good. Hi, Rocco's guest.
Hi, Jenny.
Hey, Jenny.
Now,
I
I'm
got
assuming
you
you're a
on
huge
the
Rock
mind.
Candy listener, but let me ask you this. Now, we've been talking about a lot of crazy stuff tonight. Have you ever blown any fingers off, blown up fireworks? Have you been one
No,
of the injured ones?
I haven't. The closest I got was a moving van rolled backwards into my finger when I was in third grade.
Oh.
That's
You know what'll
dynamic.
knock that finger back into place? Blowing up a firecracker in your hand? No,
You're right.
please don't do
Try
that.
that.
Good God. Please don't
try
do that.
No.
Jenny, July 17th at 12:30 p.m., how would you feel about accompanying 3 other guests to see the Chicago White Sox at the Angel Stadium?
That sounds wonderful. I would
All
love that.
right. Now, before you go, you gotta answer one trivia question.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Okay. What is your favorite
Wait,
rat
does that
song?
have to be a right answer?
Yes.
We'll help you,
Give
Jenny.
me your favorite rat song. Go.
My favorite rap song is
Come on, Google it. Google it.
Don't go round and
How about
round.
this? How about this?
Run Around.
No.
Close.
That is
Go to-
incorrect. Okay,
help
let
a
me.
sister out.
Let's try this. What is your favorite Bon Jovi song?
Oh, Living on a Prayer.
There you go.
Amen.
And your prayers are answered, Jenny. You just want a 4-pack to see the Angels crush the Chicago White Sox. Let me tell you something. Those socks ain't gonna be white when the Angels get done with them.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks for calling Rock Candy. And hey, and keep listening.
I will.
All right.
Bye,
Tell
Jenny.
your friends.
Have fun.
Bye,
Thank
Jenny.
you. Bye, guys.
All right. We're talking about fireworks and exploding fireworks. You got any good fireworks stories, Cindy?
No, my favorite fireworks is getting a sparkler and writing your name. Remember how that was such a big deal? And
All right.
And what about
No. I do not.
wah,
So
wah,
once again, Cindy Shields is here, amazing comedian. She just booked a national commercial, which we can't tell you what it is, but next time
Or they'll
she's
kill me.
here, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
And we got Beth Nielsen, a famous person who has amazing stories. She launched the band Rat into superstardom,
They
as far
call
as
me
I'm
Launch.
concerned. Cindy,
Yes.
you and I worked together on my mini movie Dean, a parody with the Kiss. If you get a chance, YouTube, Dean, Dean, a parody with the Kiss, and you will see you in Gene Simmons makeup. Now, do you remember your favorite part of that day? Besides me, Rocco.
It was just I don't even remember the lines, but I just loved how it was written, and then you let me improv,
Yeah.
which was so kind. Yeah.
Speaking of improv, do you got anything for me to? Can we do some improv? Like, I've been trying to get Cindy to teach me improv because since that day, because she just, set me.
She's very snappy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Thank
so it
you.
was awesome. And you got anything for us? You got any improv exercises I can work on personally?
Well, here's the deal. Whenever I used to teach children improv, and
You charged them a lot of money. though.
and
Improv with
it's
Cindy
all
Shields.
about characters and developing strong, memorable characters. So when I work with the kids just to get them out of their shell, we do like ridiculous, terrible accents.
Oh, that's good.
So not authentic, but all right, governor, just for them to play with their voices.
Yeah.
Then we do little exercises where all they pose for crazy pictures. Like,
that's
okay,
cool.
it's your family of rock stars, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And they would, break into a cute little pose. And just so they get used to their body, you're in a nursing home and you're 105 and, anyway. So we would do that and then, lo and behold, they would talk. Holy cow.
Wow.
So just getting them used to playing with their voices and, it's so much fun. And
Oh, that's
they
really
were really
cool.
fun days.
Like this week, I had an instance where someone was on target, was promised to be somewhere, and I needed them really bad. And 1 hour before I needed them, they bailed. So it was just kind of,
Ouch.
when you're out there, and you're, Beth, you can talk about, being a headhunter, how, it's really important to keep your word.
It means everything. And aside from just the business side, think about who are you as a person. Your character is so important.
Yeah. So I have another scripture from Proverbs 25:14. It says, "A person who promises a gift but doesn't give it is like clouds and wind that brings no rain." How do you feel about that, Cindy Shields?
They're dead to me. If they've promised me a gift, bye-bye. No.
So empty.
It is so, as much as you can, things happen. That's
Yeah.
why God's precious graces.
There was one time, I make it a point now, I do Kiss and Rob Zombie bands. By the way, we're playing July
Brilliantly.
30th at the Slide Bar in Fullerton, Zombiewood, my Rob Zombie tribute. Anyway, there was one time where we got a better offer after we'd already agreed to do something else. It was the hardest thing that I ever had to do because I needed the money. We had to take the money. But I broke my word, and it was the worst feeling
I'm sure.
ever. And
I don't mean to. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I think we feel guilty saying no.
Yeah.
We say yes because we're like, well, I want to be nice, and
Say yes to the
but
dress.
no
Right.
is it's honest, and oh man, it can really save a lot of people a lot of trouble if you're just honest up front, saying no, I can't do it, and not feel guilty about
Right.
saying no.
Yeah.
So, but definitely, yes is yes. Do it to others. I mean, if someone promised, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Now I'm babbling.
Well,
I'm
hey,
so sorry.
here we are. I want to thank my guest, Beth Nielsen, from the amazing book, Stephen Pierce's autobiography. Go check it out. It's amazing. I want to thank Cindy Shields, my mom, on Dean,
Son.
A Parody with a Kiss. Look it up on YouTube, Dean, A Parody with a Kiss. I want to thank my current fiance, Laura Stanley. I want to thank Chris in the booth. We did it. We did a whole hour. Rock candy, baby. And we'll be back next week with Pastor Andy. He will have a much better delivery of the gospel message than I. And I will leave you with Jimi Hendrix playing the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh my
Thank you for listening to AM 830 KLAA, Angels Baseball Radio.